Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. I am Andrea. I will guide this conversation on Friday at 9 p.m. So just the brave are here to talk in English, okay? So for people that are watching us on YouTube, I would like to explain a little bit how Talk and Talk works. Talk and Talk is a platform to practice some language such as English, Spanish, Italian, French, and we also have German. This is not a class, this is just an immersion. I am not a teacher, I am a student too, and I am here just to guide the conversation and of course, improve my speaking skills, okay? So here, it's a safe place to do it because no one judge you or correct you, but make sure that everybody that participates or talk and talk are going to learn a lot because we are in a safe place, in a real environment where you can practice our speaking skills. Okay, so if you want to know more about our project, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br and check more information. So I have with me Camila and Luis, and we always start the conversation here by presenting ourselves. So Luis, can you start, please?
Yes, of course. My name is Luis. I have 30 years old. I'm living in a small city called Martin Campos in Minas Gerais countryside. I've been working with technology. I like to study languages. I like to practice to talk uh, English, French, and well, I have a dog. I like to ride a bike. I'm going to the gym, but I don't like, and that's it.
Nice, Luis. And I know you for a while, but I didn't know about your French speaking. And how long have you been learning French?
Well, it's almost 1.5 year, probably. I don't remember exactly,
Most.
but it's about.
Thank you, Luis, for sharing. What about you, Camila?
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Camila. I am 4 years old. I work as an accountant in an energy company. I have a degree in business administration and accountability. I've been here studying English, practicing English since April 24 in this platform. And I became a host in July from the last year. I am here to improve my English skills. I know a little bit about Spanish, but my main focus this year, again, is to improve my English and to be in touch with the language, to learn with you guys, because it's always a great opportunity to get new vocabulary, new structure. So I think we can enjoy this Friday night, I guess, right? Thank you.
Let's do it, Camila. And I think you are doing great, Camila. I admire your speaking skills a lot. I think you speak very well. So congrats. Okay. So about myself, guys, I'm Andrea. I'm 47. I was born in São Bernardo. I work as an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant in another city, Santos, near Guarujá. So I have to cross the ocean every day by boat. And what else? Sometimes it's really stressful because of the line, the queue. Oh, but I go to ride motorcycle, so it's a little quickly. In my free time, I like listening to music, cooking, drinking wine, and going a rock concerts. By the way, I have a concert to go on Sunday, and I hope it not rain in São Paulo as today, okay? Because I will be there and I want to enjoy the concerts. That's it about myself, guys. So let's start the conversation. Today we are going to talk about the impact of travel on personal growth. So Camila, would you like to read and answer the next one, please?
Yes, sure. Do you like traveling? How has traveling changed your perspective on life? I like for sure. I guess I have some opportunities to travel. This not need to be just abroad, I guess, because we can have great experience here in Brazil. But I have some experience abroad that change myself, not 100%, but maybe more than, because I had the opportunity to travel for different place, a historical place that I never imagined to be there before. I was in Greece once, in Athens, and I cried when I was there, just because I was like, oh my gosh, I am here. And this, I think, makes us being more grateful about our life, and try when I come back, I try to learn more about the history from Greece and these things. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was there. I was I was walking through this historical thing. So I think this make us, I don't know, it's a different way to grow up in a different situation. You can get more about the culture, you can understand more about the human being. I guess this, as I said, not only abroad, but here in Brazil, you can learn a lot. So this, of course, traveling is the way that we can improve a lot, and in a funny way, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah. At the same time, you are enjoying, but I agree with you when we traveling, have the opportunity to see different cultures. And I don't know, guys, when I did my first trip abroad, I was alone. I went alone. And for me, it was really great experience because it's opened my mind, because I consider myself a shy bear, so I don't know how much about the world. Let's say that. And this opportunity for me, it was really amazing. Uh, I wish I could travel more, but I don't have so much money, we need to save
Yeah.
money for that. So, but when it's possible, I think it's a great opportunity to have this, because really change our lives, this kind of
Yes, I
experience.
traveled by myself. Sorry to interrupt you. I
No,
traveled by
no, go
myself,
ahead.
and I think it's the great opportunity to do it, because you need to solve the problems by yourself. So it's a different challenge, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah, and you know more about yourself, because oh my gosh, I am able to do it. I am a courageous person because you know you pass through situations that you think, oh my gosh, I never imagined doing it, and I am doing like that. For example, in São Paulo, I don't know how to take a subway in São Paulo, and I learned
Hmm.
how to do it in Italy. Imagine, because I was alone, so I needed to change myself to challenge myself. So it's amazing. We grow up a lot. We grow a lot. Luis, please.
Well, yes, I do. I like traveling too much. For me, it's always an opportunity to see the difference also. And well, I had the opportunity to travel here in Brazil, where I believe that we live in a country that have a lot of countries inside one country. Something like uh, if you have the opportunity to visit the countryside of the state of Minas Gerais state, you will see a country different from where you live right now. And if you have the opportunity to visit any other, the countryside of the any other state, and I've done a travel here in Brazil where I've made a immersion, and it was I'm grateful for this. It was a very an amazing experience. And I had abroad also for a long time, and it also that it's like I had every day I discovered something new. Every day I'm I I got a new skill. All right. Well, you said I must to take a subway in Italy. This is a skill that you must to broke, something like to, all right. And that's it. I think that it's the opportunity to to see the different words, all right? Something like this, the different ways of life.
Yeah, you said something interesting, Luis, because I agree that here in Brazil we have a lot of cultures inside, from other countries. For example, in São Paulo we have the Liberdade neighbor, Bairro da Liberdade, né?
Yeah,
A lot of Japanese people there. So depending on the place, we have some different cultures, that immigrants come to Brazil and start uh, uh, commercio. Oh my gosh. 9 p.m., guys, Friday. My mind, it's
yeah,
like I forgot the simple words.
yeah.
So I think this is interesting too. Go
Yes,
ahead, Luis.
Even in Minas Gerais, we have a lot of difference. I've been living the center of the state, but if I travel to the north, for example, or to the south of the state, probably the cultural difference are so big, identity of the person there, it's very, very big. Even in Minas Gerais state, we have a language in common here, and with in all the Brazil, but the cultural identity, it's for me it's very different. It's almost go to the another country. I think I
Yeah.
for me it's something that I can make the comparison. All right.
Yeah. And have you traveled a lot inside Brazil, Luis? Because, for example, in my case, I just traveled to Rio de Janeiro from Rock in Rio. I I went to, I don't know, Cristo Redentor, Pão de Açúcar, this kind of place, famous place. And Paraty, because my mom lives there. But I've never went to, for example, to Bahia. I'd like to know Bahia,
True.
another place here in Brazil, So what is it for you? Have you ever went to this place?
Well, I consider myself that I didn't travel a lot, at least too much as I want, but I've done some important travels for me. All right. I've done a travel. I I travel abroad. I travel for the countryside of the Ceará for a long journey for me. The countryside, really the countryside. And for me it was a amazing travel. There is no words to explain. That's it.
Can you imagine, because Brazil is known by have a lot of uh, people that like helping each other. We are a welcoming people. And imagine going, for example, interior of Ceará. We we can see it in really,
Yeah. I would
It's
like the
interesting.
same. I would like the same to Bahia, for example. I would like to visit São Luís, Maranhão, some place that I would like to know. There is a lot of beautiful places here in Minas Gerais, historical cities, beautiful cities, small cities, all right? There's a lot.
Thank you, Luis. And you, Camila, do you like to travel a lot?
I was better, I guess. I was doing great trips. I guess 2 or 3 years ago. But here in Brazil, I went to Bahia once. I went to Praia do Forte. Was really awesome there. I went to Natal. I would like to know to Minas Gerais. This is my mind. I don't know why, but I think I need to go there. I would like to know Tiradentes, Belo Horizonte. I know this place. It's really rich in history and everything. So I would like to be in this place. I have some relatives in Recife. My mom is from Recife, but I went there when I was 50, so it was really a long time ago. And I don't know, I know that I need to travel more here in Brazil. I love Curitiba. I would live there. I if I need to, if I could decide, I would like to live in Curitiba because I love there. I don't know. I think I need to improve this. Know more the Brazilian space because Brazil it's a huge country and we cannot go for every place. But I would like to enjoy more here inside of Brazil. I guess we have Gramado. Gramado, it's really famous, and I'd like to be there to know more about this place. And I don't know, I need to improve this for sure. I am without traveling since I guess the pandemic years. I went to Rio de Janeiro, and but I spent only one weekend there, so we can try to do these short trips, right? To think
Yeah,
it's you can do it like 2 days, but you can travel. If you are abroad, you can travel 2 days. But here in Brazil, we avoid to do this. Like, oh no, this is difficult. I need to improve this for sure. Maybe this year, I don't know.
we have such a great places here, Gramado, Campos do Jordão. It's a place that I
Yeah.
really want to visit because of the weather, mainly because of the weather, because I really like uh, cold weather. And Camila, you said that you like, if you had the opportunity, you would like to live in Curitiba. Uh,
Yes.
which things attract you so much to thinking about that, living there?
I guess not the weather because I'm not a huge fan of cold weather, but I guess the city is really organized. You cannot see trash on the street. It's a great a place to live. They are known by not, I don't know how to say this. I know the not outgoing person. I don't know how to say the opposite of outgoing, but they are not so receptive, I guess. But in Curitiba, you can find a lot of parks to go run. I used to run a lot, not nowadays, but I used to run. And I guess it's a rich city. You can have a different things. I live in São Paulo, so Curitiba for me it's a small city. If you go to the countryside, I guess not countryside, centro da cidade, I think it is countryside. You can have so pubs there, the people drinking and on the street. So I guess I would live there just because it's organized, I guess. Here in Brazil, it's so big. In Brazil, sorry, in São Paulo, it's so big, it's impossible to organize everything. And I guess Curitiba, it's a kind of going in the right way. And I think so beautiful, Curitiba.
Your point of view. Maybe it's like a city like, almost like São Paulo, but I don't know, maybe can be more organized, as you said. I
Yeah.
don't know, don't have so much traffic, and can be safe too.
Yes, totally safe. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Camila. In my case, guys, I really want to live, would you like to live in São Paulo? São Paulo City. I live in Guarujá, the state of São Paulo, but I don't know why I think São Paulo have a lot of opportunities, not just about uh, the jobs, but about everything that you want, you can find in São Paulo. So I think it's interesting. Because here in Guarujá, we just have beach. I don't like to go to the beach. So I take it for granted, Luis, because I have beach near me. So I know that. I know that. Okay, guys, let's move on. Uh, Luis, can you read the next one, please, and answer? Or
All
another
right.
question that you think is interesting, okay? We have a
Well,
lot.
let's go to the number 3. All right.
Mhm.
What is the most important lesson you have learned from traveling to another country or city? Can I answer?
Yeah, it's,
Well, I think that an important lesson to travel to another country is enjoy, just enjoy. When I was in another country for the first time, I was very worried, preocupado
yeah,
about everything. Well, I'm in another country and I must take care with everything, all my things, my documents. I'm here alone. And this was something that, well, just enjoy. All right. Just feel the moment, see the culture, talk with a lot of person. I've done this, but of course, but that's it. Probably enjoy a lot.
yeah, nice answer, Luis, because we are afraid, because it's something new, for example. Because imagine you are in a different country, in different cultures. Sometimes we have the problem about the language, sometimes you don't understand another language well. So it's a challenge, a big challenge, in my opinion. Because, for example, when I went to Italy, it was in 2018. I went there to see a YouTube concert. Because of this band, I did this crazy thing, Oh, I want to go to see YouTube concert. And I went alone. Okay, I thought, I will choose Italy because I think I can understand, maybe I can understand the Italian people talk. No, no, I couldn't understand the Italians people talk, guys. Thank God I had a little, uh, I knew a little about English because I had studied when I was 25 years old, So, but I suffered a lot. I communicate there with English, using English, but I suffered a lot. And because of this, I decided to return to study. And in 2019, I started school to study English again. And then since then, I am here in this process, improving myself because I really want to travel more. So I think you said something interesting. You need to enjoy the moment. You are there, you push yourself so hard to go for this place because it's not easy. Everybody knows about that. So we need to enjoy and focus more. Oh, okay, we have some challenges to face, but let's enjoy the moment. Would you
Yeah.
like to say something, Luis? Go ahead.
What city have you ever been there to see YouTube?
Yeah, I went to Milan. The show was in Milan, but I had the opportunity to go to Venice, Roma. What
Wow.
else? Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Venice, Roma, Florence. Onde tem a Torre de Pisa? I forgot. At Pisa.
Please,
It's
I think.
Pisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think four places because I just uh, spent 1 week there. So it was really quick, but I enjoy it a lot. And I hope I can return it to visit Rome more times because it's really beautiful, guys.
Are they receptive? Do you think that
Yes, yes, they are like us. They like to talk, they like to, I don't know, talk a little loud as Brazilian. But of course, we will face some guys that like that, of course. But I think they are more receptive than in London, for example.
than French?
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it, the Italian guys. What about you, Kat?
Oh, you said you went to Roma, Venice, Pisa, and I forgot the other city.
Florence.
Milan?
Florence.
Yeah.
Wow,
In Milan,
nice.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Great.
I,
Let me see about this question. Um, I remember, if I would say, that I had the opportunity to travel by myself most of the time. I was with some friends in Chile and Argentina, but was okay. We have a fun. We laugh a lot about mistakes in Spanish. Uh, but I guess just to not to study, but I had great experience by myself abroad when I went to countries in Europe. And was a big challenge for me because I was alone. I need to handle my difficulties and try to communicate myself, try to make friends and decide what I need to eat, the time to travel, to be in the different place. So I guess this is good because you have to decide by yourself and you don't need to do what the others want. You just go and
yeah,
decide what you want to do. So I guess this is really awesome. This makes me, I don't know, more connected with I don't know, my decisions, my feelings, what I want, what I like it, what I dislike. So I guess this is important. I remember I was in a hostel, I guess, and I found a guy. He was more than 60 there, and he was traveling alone by himself. And he said to me, "Oh, I do it a lot. I like these things." And I feel like, oh my gosh, he is more than 60 traveling by himself. So I think this is interesting, and you need to find a way to speak with, for example, a tax. You need to explain where do you want to go, the time. So I think it's really interesting. And you need, sometimes I decide I avoid to go some different place like a party. I remember I was in Madrid when I was studying, doing a exchange. And in Madrid, the guy said to me at the hostel, "Oh, we have a party to go. Do you want to join us?" And I say, "Oh, I don't think so," because I was afraid. I was alone, so I decided I cannot go. But I think it's interesting. You can laugh about your situation because I pass for bad and good situations a lot. So it's good. I think it's awesome. It's like you can connect yourself in a different way. It's difficult to explain that, but I think you know what I mean, guys.
yeah, totally, Camila, totally, and I totally agree because, guys, I changed my mind when I had to street, because as I said before, I was a shy person, completely. Oh, I don't know so much about the world. Everything like open my mind. And I really
Yeah.
want to do it more times. And I don't know about you guys, but for example, I went to Italy alone, but I don't have any regrets about it. And I would like to have more trips alone. I don't know why. It's a way you connect with other people, okay, but you connect with yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to discover things that, oh, I really didn't know about that I was able to do it, that I am doing. And about your decisions too. Sometimes you are with someone that likes like sleeping a lot, and you are in another country and spend your time in euro or libra or I don't know dollar. Come on, guys, let's uh sleep in Brazil. Let's sleep in real, not in dollar or euro. Here we need to how can I say it?
Yeah.
Spra- spravar the places. So when you are alone, you have your decision. Oh, I need to wake up 6 a.m. because I want to go to home, for example. Take a
Mm-hmm.
train and go there. So it's really amazing, really amazing. I really love it and have this experience alone. Of course, friends, it's good, but sometimes this kind of experience, it's nice too.
Yeah, I am always afraid with that because I was single in that time. So it was for me like great. I could talk with people, I could have friends, I could take pictures. And nowadays, I think this is different. If you said to the other, like, I would like to travel by myself, the other can be like, oh my gosh, but you don't want me to go with you. It's difficult to say that, right? So,
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. My aunt, it's thinking about going to Chile, and maybe we will go together. I don't know, next year or
mhm,
next 2 years ahead. But my aunt, it's really nice because we spend time in concerts together. So I think when we have this connection, we are the same. For example, really parecida, I forgot that's the name.
mhm,
So it's easier, to have. But there are some friends that is difficult to deal, and I have to confess. So, okay, guys, let's move on. I think we have time for one more question. Luis, would you like to choose another one, please, for us?
Well, probably the number four. All right.
Go ahead, Luis.
Go ahead.
Do you think travel is essential for personal growth? Why or why not? When I was answering the number two, I searching for a word and I forgot, and now I remember this word. Travel, especially by yourself, is something like that you will unlock skills. You
Mm,
will unlock skills every day. Sometimes a big skill, but most part of them are small skills.
I will take
Take
a
a
note.
subway, for example, is something. Go to the supermarket in another country for the first time, it's unlock a skill. Ask for help, for example, especially in a country when the person are not too much receptive. It's a big skill. And of course that we will bring this for our lives here. All right. Something like this. The first time that I went abroad, for me, is the most solitude feelings that
mhm,
I felt because my family let me in the airport and oh, I don't have nothing. I don't have anyone. I just and it's something very excited and it's something that you are doing alone, but at the same time it's good because you are going by yourself. I think that there's a lot of situation that for women's is more difficult than men's. I think there are some situations like that. Of course, that all of us must to choose a safe place to go. We
mhm.
must take care with ourselves. But that's it. It's like unlock the skills.
Yeah, Luis, I totally agree. And I take a note about this unlearned skills because I totally agree with you. Nice. What about you, Kat?
Thank you, Luis, because I was trying to explain and then you decide just two words and then you go like this.
Yeah.
And now I feel ashamed. Like I was trying to say that, and you're right. You are luck skills. I think is the reason why we like to be in this situation. You need to challenge yourself to try to solve a problem, to try to go a place using your cell phone and just go for a walk and try to explore the city or the country. So it's good. Even here in Brazil, I don't have so much trips by myself here in Brazil, but I guess if I had, for example, to Curitiba by myself, we feel like the other can judge me if I am in a restaurant by myself, I am eating by myself, but abroad I don't care about this. This is weird, right? Here in Brazil I feel shame, and abroad I don't care. But I guess this makes me, I don't know, you need to solve your internal problems. Like if you feel shame about ask for a help, you have to do this no matter. You don't have too much options, I guess. So this is good. I think everyone need to pass through this experience because it's like a selfish situation from the others, but I guess is unique if you have this, in your life. I think it's totally important.
like
Camila,
it. Go ahead,
Oh,
please.
Camila, do you think that there is a number to travel in group? That's a good number.
oh yes, for sure, for sure, for
Too
sure. I
much,
was,
not so good.
yes, yes, that it's terrible because you sometimes I remember when I was in a exchange and we were in a huge group of Brazilians. We arrived together at the airport, and then everyone was like, "You're Brazilian, you're Brazilian." Then we were like 10 in the airport, and then you were like, "Okay, let's enjoy this trip." And then I remember one day I was in Malta, was a beautiful country. You can go to the beach, you can enjoy. It's a different country. And then a specific girl would like to go to Zara to buy things. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to the to shopping mall to be there. We have a sunny day here, guys. So I guess this is the problem. When you go in a huge group, you need to decide even in a I don't know, in a couple, it's hard to to discuss this. Maybe you want to go to the bed early and the other want to enjoy until I don't know, let's drink and enjoy because as Andrea said, we are in a country paying in euros maybe or dollars, so it's different, I guess. Because of this, I decide to go by myself. Because I eat what I want the time that I can, or if I cannot, I take a cough and go to another place. So it's excellent. But I guess in a group, it's kind of difficult. Even here in Brazil, guys, because I had this experience here, it's difficult.
You know,
Think,
you said everything, guys. You said everything, Camila, because uh, I had the experience in traveling with groups, and it's sometimes it's really stressful because everyone wants to do different things. I want this, no, but I want that, no, I want that.
Oh,
Oh, it's terrible and makes you feel stressed sometimes, You are in a
yeah.
in a in a trip to enjoy and you get nervous, something like that. So when you said that it's traveling alone, it's a unique experience. I totally agree. Because for me, it was a unique experience. And for example, I did an exchange program in October last year for 2 weeks in Liverpool. And I went with my friend that studied with me in high school. And it was completely different. The experience than when I went to Italy, for example. So yeah, we have this. So we need to respect the wish, okay, but I think when you are alone, you can do everything that you want.
Yeah.
This freedom for me is the most important, guys. I don't know why. Okay, guys, I think we have time for more questions, and I would like to ask you the question number 10, because we are talking about traveling, the experience in another country, another city. Okay, but the question number 10 is, how do you feel when you return home after a long trip, or a short trip? No matter, doesn't matter. Do you feel changed in any way? How is it, Camila?
Oh, I remember my first trip. Um, I when I come back, I was so sad because I come back on Sunday and I need to start to work on Monday because I don't have this time to relax, to put my mind in order. And I remember 1 week that I arrived, I was so sad. I was really I left my friends there and I come back to Brazil alone because they were doing a exchange in Ireland and I just go on a vacation to spend my 20 days there. And when I come back, they were like, "Oh, you need to be here. We can find a job for you. Left your job, don't matter. Be here. You are here." And I, okay, no, I cannot. And when I come back to Brazil, I was so sad that I need to go to this psychologist just to express my emotions. Like I don't want to be here anymore But it's different because there I was just for fun, drinking, relaxing. And if I decide to be there, I would to study. I need to study to travel to sorry to have a job, to work. And my psychologist said, come pay attention. It's totally different. You are on a vacation. It's a funny moment. You can drink every day. You don't pay too much attention at the money. And I, okay, okay, okay. But it was a difficult time for me. I was like, I need to come back, and I talk with my mom, talk with my family, and they or oh, maybe I don't know, Camila, think twice, and then I decide to be here. But I had this bad moment, the bad trip, I guess. A bad trip, and I come back for a good trip, I guess.
And I think you have you felt FOMO, because your friends were there and you need
Yeah.
to return. So it's a difficult situation. Oh my gosh, people are there and while I am here, I need to work. So it's
Yes.
really, how can I say, difficult to, to deal.
Yes.
What about you, Luis?
Oh, I'm I'm not a person who traveled a lot, all right? And sometimes when I'm coming back for a travel, long travel or even short travel, I totally agree with you, Camila. This is a totally different perspectives, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But well, sometimes I even forget how good could be a travel, and when I'm coming back, I'm I'm starting to planning another travel for me. But it's a mixed
To pay the
of
last one and
yes, it's a mixed because I miss my family, my friends, my culture. I miss my dog. All right,
yeah.
this is a trade-off. There are good things there on travel, on the place where, no matter where, but there's a good things to know, but there's good things on our home also. And I remember that I've took a long travel, and when I come back, I just missed my 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 food, our food,
Yes.
and
Your pet,
sun. I remember that, oh, I'm looking to the sun. What a beautiful sun we have here. I already have something like this. That's it. But it's good.
it's interesting because, for example, I think there is no place like home. And no
Yeah.
matter if you are in a, I don't know, having a great trip, enjoying a lot, like Camila said, she was enjoying drinking every day. So just having good moments. I think when you arrive in your home, it's your home, the feeling is different. And it's a mix of feeling because at the same time that you feel, oh my gosh, I am at home. Okay, thank God. But the feeling that, oh, but the trip it was so good. I enjoy a lot. I didn't have the opportunity to went to some place. You, you know, you, this I don't know, a mix of feeling. You are
Yeah.
happy to stay in your house, your home. At the same time, you want to return to your trip, because you want to enjoy more. And I think, for example, do you feel changed in any way? Of course, as I said
Yeah.
before, I changed a lot. The perspective of life completely different when you have the opportunity to go to visit another place. And not only talking about different countries, but inside Brazil too, because we have
Yeah.
great places here. So I totally agree on it, and I think we grow, we discover ourselves in this case. So it's really good. So let's see, Camila, I think I can answer just one more question. Just finish, please.
Oh, there's a good one. Do you believe, number 8, do you believe that travel helps people become more open-minded? Explain your thoughts. Oh, I guess I think for sure you need to respect the other's culture first. You need if you go to a country or to a city here, for example, in Brazil, you need to respect their culture, then I don't know, routine maybe. So, for example, I am not a religion person, but every time that I travel, I decide to go in to discover a church because for me it's so beautiful, guys. I cannot explain, but for me it's a kind of beautiful, I don't know, there is so beautiful teeny things that you can find on a church, and I always went to a specific to visit just to know. And I think if I went in a church, you need to be respectful with this place. We are using appropriate clothes. I try to do the I don't know how to say this in English, but I try to do this, and I try to be in silent. I don't take too much picture. This is only by just for my reminders, like I need to remember the spirit here. And I was in Notre Dame in Paris. I remember once was beautiful there. And when I come back, the church was fired, I guess, by an accident. And I was like, my gosh, I was there once in my life. So I think we need to be respectful in the places for sure. I totally agree with that. This open mind, because you need to, you are in a place that you need to be in a relative way, like it's depend when you decide to go, right?
What about you, Luis?
Well, I totally agree with Camila. I would like to recommend, if you like to visit churches, I would like to recommend to visit Ouro Preto.
Oh my gosh.
There is a lot. You will have a lot of churches to visit. And of course, that travel makes us more open-minded. It's
Mm-hmm.
something related to unlock the skills, but one step more that we understand a little bit why they have their culture, for example, why the Italian are so open and the French are so closed. There
Yeah.
is a historical reason because there's a historical reasons, and that's it. This is something that we can apply to a lot of places. If you will visit
Mm-hmm.
Ouro Preto, you got a very important part of our history. All
Yeah.
right, and that's something like this. This changes our perspective. All right, it's like a new world that we discover, that we open. For example, travel abroad the first time is very difficult, but the second you it's more easy than the first time.
Yes, I guess
And
one good point is if you take a time to want to learn more about the place. Even, for
yeah,
example, Ouro Preto. If I take a time here in São Paulo to study more about Ouro Preto before I went to there, I guess this
yeah,
would be a awesome experience because you would like to choose what you want to go. So I think it's different. It's totally
yeah,
different.
that's it.
Your experience knowing about
Yeah,
the city.
yeah.
Every Okay, guys, I think we had a great conversation here. Thanks so much for calling, Camila and Luis. I know that's not easy to stay here and on Friday at 9, okay? But I really like it, your presence here. And guys, my next immersion will be on Monday at 8 p.m. I think the topic will be about child-free lifestyle. So if you want to participate, it will be a pleasure to have you here. Okay, have you there. Okay. Thanks so
Okay.
much,
Thank you all.
Camila and Luis. Have a great
Thank you,
weekend.
Luis.
See you soon, guys.
See
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
you.
Luis. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.